I'm not a foodie, but I love cooking. I don't know if that makes sense. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nifemi, and this is actually my very first sit down video. Today's video is actually going to be 10 random facts about me, 10 random traits about me. I've actually never done a get to know me tag, so I was like, okay, fine, let me just do something so you guys can get, a little bit insight about me, the kind of person I am, and all that fun stuff. So yes, if you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Let's just chill 20 seconds for you guys to smash the subscribe button before we get right into the video. Okay, so now that you guys are subscribed, welcome to the family. Without wasting time, without rambling further, let's just jump right in. So the very first thing I think I would want to say is the fact that I'm a shy person. I know it doesn't seem like I'm actually a shy person, or I don't know, probably you guys can notice I'm a shy person, but yes, I'm actually like a very shy person. I do not like putting myself out there. I do not like doing things, basically. Not doing things basically, but I do not like should I say, talking in front of a whole lot of people and stuff like that. I'm a very, very shy person. Anyways, that's how life would have it. Second thing I think I would say is I talk a lot. Oh my god, I actually do talk a lot, and I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. It's actually not bad, but I talk a lot. I can ramble like a lot. Like I basically just keep talking all of that. And I actually do not like having conversations with people that make it obvious that I talk a lot. Like if I'm texting someone and this guy or this person is just keeping quiet and letting me do all of the talking, like I'm actually going to just stop talking to the person, because why'd you have to make me feel like I talk a lot? I know I talk a lot, but you don't have to make it so obvious. But yes, I actually do talk a lot. And I actually do talk a lot when I'm comfortable around the person I'm around with, or when I'm comfortable with the person and all of that. That's when me talking a lot comes up. But if I'm just in a new environment, or if I'm with someone, probably I know someone, and the person is with someone I do not know, then I wouldn't talk, basically. But yes, that's another thing. So number two thing is that I'm an extremely picky eater. I know that sounds weird, but yes, I am. Like, there are a whole lot of stuff I do not eat, and when I tell people I don't eat these things, they're basically surprised or shocked or something. But I'm a very picky eater. For example, I don't eat meat pie, I don't eat sausage, I don't eat fried rice, stuff like that. So I'm an extremely picky eater. I do not like I do not like trying new foods, but yes, I'm an extremely picky eater. It's weird because people I think one assumption people have about me is that I love food, but that's not true. I do not eat, and I'm an extremely picky eater. So yes, that's another thing. I love movies, and not just movies though. I think I actually do love series though. I love movies, I love series, both of them. I actually love both of them. But I think I love watching movies more than I love watching series. That's simply because if I start watching a series and it's interesting, I have to finish it. Like, it's more like every other thing I was doing before watching the series basically just falls to the back, and then my top priority basically becomes watching that series and getting it done and finishing it and all of that. I think I could remember there was a time, the first time I basically watched Grey's Anatomy. I think I had a test the next day, and I was actually reading. I was like, okay, fine, let me just take a break from reading, and then boom, I was like, let me just check this Grey Anatomy that everyone's talking about. And I watched the first episode, and I was like, okay, this looks interesting. And then I kept watching. Like, I basically neglected the fact that I was studying, and then I had a test the next day just because I was watching the series. So yes, that's another thing about me. I love movies, I love watching series, anything basically. Like, so far it's interesting, so far it makes sense, and also if it's action, that's a plus. Okay, number 5 thing is that I hate looking for things. I think everybody hates looking for things, but mine is just, I wouldn't say weird, but it's just, should I say, on another level. Like, if I probably dropped something, I can't remember why I dropped it or something, and then I need that thing I wouldn't look for it. It's crazy. Like, I just start thinking of the stress I have to go through. Like, stress. Do I have to look for this thing? Or probably I was like, you know what, I'll probably just find it when I don't expect it or something like that. So yes, I actually do hate looking for things. When I think of the fact that I have to look for something, I basically just become weak, and then I'm like, you know what, I can't do this, and boom, I actually do not look for the things. So okay, number 6 random truth or random thing about me, I think it's going to be the fact that I'm a procrastinator. I know that's not good. That's like not a good thing, but it happens. I'm being honest right now. I'm a procrastinator, and it's so bad because low key it be affecting me, but then I'm like, oh, I can always do it later and shit like that. Wait, even about school things and things I'm basically not supposed to procrastinate, I just procrastinate. I don't know, it happens. Number 7 truth about me, I think people wouldn't see this coming, but I actually used to draw. Like, so it's so random, and yeah, that's what we're doing, random stuff. I actually used to draw. I think people wouldn't see this coming because I don't know, I don't even know why I stopped. I don't even know how it even started. Okay, I think, let me try. I think the first time I drew was when I was in SS1, when I was in this all-girls school. Oh my god, I hate that school in my life, forgive me. And then it's more like, I wouldn't say I was depressed, but I was close to depression, basically, because I hate the school. I hate everything about it. So sometimes when I'm just, should I say alone, or just, I wouldn't say idle, but when I'm alone, I basically just pick up a book and a pencil, and then I just start drawing, because I know I drawn this animation, this cartoon. I'll put up a picture, I can't remember the name, but it has 2 puppies. I'll put up the name, so let me just stop embarrassing myself. But yes, I've actually drawn that before. I drew the female one, and then I drew the Dalmatian puppies or something like that. I can't remember. I'll just put up a picture so you guys know what I'm talking about. I actually drew that, and actually did draw a couple of other things and all of that. But yes, I actually used to draw, and it's more like, I think it was just a phase in my life, but that's actually really random. But yes, I actually used to do. But I'm like, when I left that school, when I left that environment and all of that, getting back to schooling in Lagos, I couldn't even draw like my biology drawings to save my life. So I think it's probably, I would just say like it's a phase or something. But yes, I actually used to draw. I think it's going to be the fact that I hate meeting people. I know that's weird, but I actually do hate meeting people, because I feel number 1, I get shy, so that's another thing. That's another reason why I hate meeting people. But sometimes I feel like people vibe more when they are behind the camera than, like, when they are behind the phone than in person. It depends, sha, so do not quote me on that. But I actually do prefer texting, like talking to a person over the phone and meeting them in person. And I don't know why I actually do not. But yes, I actually hate meeting people in person. I really do not have, should I say, the best words to explain, but I actually really do not like meeting people. Like, if I text you, or probably you send into my DM and we're talking, and you seem like a very nice person, a very good person, you have a very good vibe and all of that, and energy, we can talk and all. But when it comes to meeting you, boy, that's when I start. At first, if you play, okay, more like if the person mentions first, and then I'm like, okay, fine, let's just see how it goes. And you're like really big on let's meet. Like, I may just stop talking to you. I may just, I wouldn't say ghost, but I may just, like, you will just notice I'm withdrawing, basically, and I do not like that, but I just can't help it. I think probably it's because I really do not even enjoy going out like that, so that's another thing. But yes, I'm not a foodie, but I love cooking. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. I actually do not eat. I do not eat a lot. I'm not a foodie, to be honest. but I love cooking. Like, I can probably be watching, maybe going on YouTube or something, or probably scrolling through Instagram, and then I see this dish and it seems nice. Like, okay, this looks nice, this looks good, and I'm like, okay, fine, let me try it out and all of that. Then I'll just enter the kitchen, and the next thing I'm whipping this thing up, and then I'll probably just invite my friends over, like, okay guys, I made this and all of that, like, come try it out and all that. So I actually do love cooking. I find it, I wouldn't say relaxing, but I find it soothing. I don't know why. It's just weird because I'm not a foodie and I love cooking. Like, okay, like there was this one time when I was in pre-med, and then I checked online. I was basically going through Instagram and I saw this person make meatball pasta, and I'm like, okay, this looks nice. And then I went to the store, basically got what I needed and all that. And then I just told my friends, like, okay guys, I'm cooking, like, you guys should come and be my taste board. Basically tell me how this turned out, tell me, like, what did I miss, what, like, you know, just basically be the judge of what I cooked and all of that. And they were like, sure, no problem and all of that. Then I made this meatball pasta, and then they actually did like it. It was tasty. I actually did like it. So, and then based on the recommendation they gave me, it was actually nice. The only thing is that I do not like meatball. I do not like minced meat. So yeah, that's basically the only thing. But yes, I actually do love cooking. I love cooking. Like, I wouldn't say I can cook anything, but I love cooking. Basically, just tell me what to cook, and if it's something I've not made before, like, just give me like an instruction or a manual to follow, and then I've made it. But yes, I think that's actually one thing I'm actually proud about myself. I actually do love cooking, and I find it really nice and soothing. So yes, and the final thing is going to be that I have not been in a lot of relationships. I don't know, when people see me, they basically, I would say they basically assume that I've been in tons of relationships. I've dated tons of guys. I've you know, basically I've been in tons of relationships, and I do not know why. So please, if you basically just judge me as someone who's been in a lot of relationships, please can you tell me why? Because to be honest, I do not understand what you like, why you guys do that. But yes, people basically just judge me and assume that I've been in a lot of relationships. I'm actually not. I think relationships are actually big deals to me, so I've actually not been in a whole lot of relationships, just to put that out there, just so to be clear. So yes guys, this basically concludes the video, the 10 random things about me general life edition. I hope you guys got to know me a little bit more, because yes. So guys, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.